Welcome back to the Buckethead and King show.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's hard being Buckethead and the King. I'm just letting y'all know. You just can't start at the top. Buckethead and the King is not no breakfast.
And the King's popping his collar.
I pop my collar.
Go against a team. You don't have to hate nobody. Just dislike them a little bit.
We're gonna do some run-on sentences. We're gonna mess around and say won't when it's supposed to be a different won't. And do not try to call up here and try to check us either. Because I'm telling y'all right now, can't nobody beat us bragging on us.
Yeah, don't nobody like to talk more about themselves than Buckethead and the King does.
Don't ever forget that I got my newspaper clipping in my wallet.
Welcome back to another edition of the Buckethead and King show right here on High School Primetime. I'm going to say something.
Go ahead and say it. I mean, I'm thinking it. Go ahead and say it.
If you watch that intro, I don't know, that's it doesn't get much better than that.
No.
That's one show tied up. I mean, that's a bunch of shows tied into one, but I mean, if you don't catch something you like in that intro, you turn us off.
Something wrong with it.
Just turn us off.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, I laugh at it every time I look
I
at it.
mean,
that's good stuff.
the man keeps his stats in his wallet. I mean, really.
You have to keep your stats on you, man, because I guess they don't believe me when I tell them that me and you are borderline stars.
Yeah, borderline.
You know,
Are
I'm
we
just
borderline?
saying. In some states.
In some states. Look, we got our phone hooked up. We got a computer on. We got everything on tonight. And if you want to call, I know my guy's going to put the number up there.
There it is right there. There it is.
There it is.
And they calling already, man. Let's see what you got going on here. Go ahead. You're on with Buckethead and the King.
Yeah. What I was calling about, I was calling to go in for an entry into one of those T-shirts they're giving away.
Who giving the T-shirt away?
They're
TV 24.
Where they had it, where they're giving a T-shirt away, and they said you could call in, put your name down.
Well, absolutely. Has it got Buckethead and the King on it?
No, it's the rodeo thing they just had this weekend.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't rather have Buckethead and the King T-shirt?
That'd be fine too, though.
Well, listen, man.
Well, I tell you what, we're gonna put you on hold. Let somebody else pick you up and get your name and number from you, and that way they'll have you on the. That way they'll have you on the. Are we doing it right now, or is that another time, Eric?
Oh, he's gonna write it down. So go ahead and give me your information.
Okay. It's Tyree F. Hall.
We got you, Terry.
Phone number.
Terry S. Hall is in Sam.
It's Terry F. It's in Sam and then Hall, Hall.
Terry Sam Hall.
No, Terry S. Hall.
Oh, Terry S. as in Sam Hall.
Yeah, it's just Terry. It's just Terry and then the middle initials S and then Hall.
He got it. Okay, what's your phone number?
It's 256.
Okay.
892.
Okay.
0038.
Let me ask you this, Terry.
What the S stand for?
What does the S stand for?
Stephen.
It's Terry Stephen Hall. Let me tell you, did you go to the rodeo?
No, I didn't go. I just seen it on television on TV 24.
Did you see that doggone Lacey almost get hit by a bull?
Yeah, I seen that.
You laughed too, didn't you? Because we all laughed at it.
Yeah, that was tough.
Hey, I think she might have. I think she.
You're going down.
She almost let some words slip, and I don't know, but there was some horse patties right
Don't you do it.
I don't know. I think scared her. You know what out of her?
Terry, let me tell you something. I appreciate you calling the Buckethead and the King show, but listen, next time you call up here, you need to check out. Buckethead was riding a bull last week too. You didn't see that, did you?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, but I need you to try to look that up.
I was going to say I'm a veteran too. So.
Well,
man,
thank you. We appreciate it.
Appreciate your service. Now, I'm going to tell you, that bull I rode was named Hurricane.
Oh, man.
Hurricane.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that on. I'm watching that show. What's that show?
That Ride.
Ride.
Yeah, that's where I seen it too. That's where I seen Hurricane.
He ain't got on no hurricane, tornado, or rain shower.
Hey, the good thing about Buckethead, if he got on a Hurricane, he wouldn't be able to buck him like he bucked them old boys, because it's hard to lift 300 pounds.
Yeah, you pretty good side boy.
I'm going to hang on. I'm going to whisper in his ear.
What you gonna say?
Don't you just go ahead and buck me. I'll be
Y'all
eating
right.
you in the morning.
I like y'all.
Be eating steaks and biscuits in the morning.
I've seen you before on television.
Yeah.
Before. I mean,
Well, we nationwide.
We on now.
I mean, it's
you
tough.
can pick us up on Facebook right now.
And people got us all over. We get calls from Germany and Japan. And
I got to call them back.
no, well, I'm glad you do.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm a musician also too.
please enlighten me.
I've been pretty fortunate before. Before he got famous. I played with Riley Green.
Oh.
And I played with Larry Gatlin, the Gatlin brothers. They were just in a practice deal, but I
That's
have played
okay.
with them before.
Nothing wrong
You
with
know,
that.
hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, Buckethead's had some songs on the radio.
Yeah.
I mean, and
I never had any songs on the radio.
yeah, and you know, the dobro and the fiddle player that was on the song that I wrote was in Alan Jackson's band.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so
I got some too. It was Tito, Michael, and a couple more of them others.
Janet, and
Latoya.
and Randy and Jermaine.
Yeah. I was playing with them back in the days too. I was the one that did the show Michael how to do the moonwalk.
You're the one. Show Michael how to do the moonwalk.
I thought he was going to say he was Ike and Tina Turner's
See, there you
son,
go.
and Ike gonna slap the snot out of him when he was trying to hit Tina.
Yeah, you wrong for that.
Man, bless Tina's heart.
Hey,
Man. I love
hey
Tina
Terry,
Turner.
thanks for calling, man. Appreciate you.
Okay, yeah, I live in Ohatchee too, also.
Go on,
Down by the
Hatchie
creek
Indians.
bank. Ohatchee
Tell
Indians.
Coach Finley we said, hey.
Okay, I'm seeing y'all now. I just turned you on there.
Oh, we on.
We're always on. You need to make sure you tell all your friends they're missing a good show if they don't come on.
Okay, I sure will.
Thank you.
See you, brother.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let man.
I do need to say that about Tina. We missed that. Tina passed away. Boy, what a
Listen.
doggone
What-
voice and music and what she stood for,
Oh,
man.
man. Listen,
Unbelievable.
everybody loved Tina.
No doubt.
Let me tell you, I kind of had a crush on Tina. I'll let you know that.
I had a crush on her when she was 75 years old.
75?
How good she looked.
I had one on when she was 70.
I mean, how good she looked, though.
I always looked
Always looked good.
good. And she had the legs of
She
man,
had
I'm
the
telling
tightest calves of any woman
What
I've
you
ever
say?
seen in my life. I
you.
ain't gonna lie
Was,
to
hey,
you.
listen, and she come from Nutbush.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that. She sang about Nutbush.
Yeah.
I mean-
Tina was a bad girl.
Yeah.
And
Tina-
I mean, she lived a life, and I guarantee you, there's a lot of folks gonna miss her. But that song that she put out there, you're gonna be here, brothers.
all the songs. I mean, what's love got to do with it? Come on, Tina. What love got to do with it?
See,
I mean,
Tina
really.
got that leg up there.
She ain't playing. She ain't playing.
No, not big wheels.
You can't. You
Come
cannot
on.
do
Rolling.
that in my ear.
Rolling down the river. Yeah, that's bad stuff right there. Oh, Buckethead don't know that about rolling.
Yeah, go
Pull
ahead.
it
You
up.
can show it right there.
Show it.
We got it. And put it on the screen.
That's Tina. Boy, look at that.
Like right there. And I'm gonna tell y'all
Hey,
something.
no way in the world a 70-something-year-old lady legs
Should
ought
look
to be
like that.
No.
I think her and Dolly Parton got some kind of. They got some kind
Hey.
of deal with the devil or something to stay looking good.
I
all
don't
the
know
time.
about that, the devil part, but they had to deal with somebody.
Somebody. I mean,
I'm telling you, hey.
but now I don't tell you, Dolly, I love Dolly, but she can't move like Tina did.
No,
I might-
no.
Well, first off, she might beat herself today.
She can't move like Tina. I'm gonna tell you, she can't move like Tina, because Tina from a different part of Tennessee now. She's from Nutbush.
Yeah.
Dolly from down there where they got the merry-go-round.
She's at the Sevierville, Tennessee.
Yeah, they kind of
back in the woods.
They tamed over there.
They tame.
Yeah.
Little different times. She was running from animals. Tina was running.
Ike.
running from Ike.
I tell you, hey, I need you to get there, Tina. Come on now, bring it up. Come up from
Come
here.
on, girl. Come on, girl.
Bring it from here up.
Mm.
Now you just can't go in there, Tina, with no lead, don't bring Ike in. Now, Ike was a bad boy too.
Yeah, it was bad. But let's talk a little bit about our sponsor. We had it up, it went left. We can't do this show without this guy right here, Web Logistics, man. We appreciate everything he does. I seen where they give out some awards,
man.
I
saw that.
And he didn't call me and tell me that they had Buckethead King Award for something.
We're gonna have to call him on
I mean, I know we get some kind of award.
I'm gonna have to talk to him about it, but I'm listening.
He
might get an award.
Did you take our? I know what it was.
What was it?
He forgot to call us, and then they want to embarrass himself. Did you take our award home? Would you mind? Well, you can run it by the station anytime you want to.
And sit it right here beside Buckethead in the kid. We don't mind you.
No, we understand sometimes you get busy.
Yeah.
And you just can't. You don't remember everything.
No, we're not mad about that at all. Just bring it by here. You know, I know they sent that. Man, them folks keep calling me about them that All-Star Award that they trying to get me and you to come in Hollywood for. I told them it's a bad time right now.
Bad time.
Yeah, you got a lot on our plate.
Well, we got a lot of stuff coming up. We still got the Home Run Derby coming up in 2 weeks.
Right.
And I think Buckethead King may be there. I ain't gonna say they are, but it's on a Monday, June the 12th. It's the FCA over here at Donahoe's Field. I think we might have a ringer. We might bring a ringer or two in and try to win the competition. And, you know, we could do it if we wanted to, but y'all don't. We don't need no 50-year-old men out there beating up on little kids because people get mad. They'll get mad and start talking about Buckethead King the wrong way. So we're gonna bring a couple ringers in.
Let them do it.
Yeah, let them do it. Let them do it. We don't get our hands dirty.
No.
We'll just talk about it.
We lay hands, but now we ain't got time.
No, we ain't. No. So we'll just talk about that. We won't get involved.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be fun.
Now let me just tell you.
Don't tell them yet,
Don't
man.
come out there.
Oh.
Don't come out there with your little Rudy Poot self and don't get none close to the fence.
You can't get out the infield. Don't get up there and swinging the bat. I'm letting you know now. It's gonna be some things that's gonna be said, and we're gonna have fun with it. But if you got up in a home run derby, you got to be able to hit the home run.
We may give out a can't get right award because can't get right could hit that ball.
Ooh,
so that sounds like a winner, don't it? But then can't get right award. That sounds like a winner right there.
We got a lot of them out there though.
Jingling, but he can hit the ball over the fence. Don't laugh. It ain't funny. It ain't funny. It ain't funny.
You should do it.
Don't laugh.
Don't do it like that, man.
But that's one thing we got coming up. You know, a lot around here, a lot of school sports are starting to shut down and slow down a little bit.
Right.
Everybody's taking a little break to get ready for the fall. You'll have some baseball playing in the summer, basketball playing in the summer. So your softball will be playing in the summer. I don't know, does soccer play in the summer?
I played soccer in the summer.
Did you?
Yeah.
In the summer of '69.
Me and Pele.
That's the only time you played it. 1 year.
Well, don't worry about it. I played.
Oh, you played it?
Yeah.
You ain't never played soccer. In PE is the only time you played when we used to.
Listen, I played.
When in PE.
You heard me say I played.
Not in summertime.
Yes, I did.
Listen,
me and Julio and
I'm going to tell you. The reason
man,
I know this.
You're not listening
because your grandfather would flip over upside down if it was baseball season, and sometimes you was out there kicking the ball around.
Stay in shape.
And
he was all about making sure stay in shape.
Don't make me.
I'm telling you all out there.
Don't let me call the upper room.
Call him.
And get him on the phone.
When Jesus called.
I'll call the upper room.
But listen. Me and Julio.
The upper room.
Slow down, cow. Let me finish what I'm saying, man. It was me, Julio, Tyrone, Big Pookie.
Okay, you done went too far.
We played soccer in the summertime. Before we went to free lunch, we played soccer and baseball.
Oh yeah, that was in PE.
Man, no. I'm talking about this summertime school out, man.
Oh, summer school.
No, they wouldn't let me stay. I tried to stay in summer school. They told me, get out.
No.
Get out.
I ain't gonna help you.
No.
Yeah.
Get it right during the school year.
That's why you keep graduating from 11th grade.
And you right there with me.
Well, I know it, but I didn't get kicked out of summer school.
Because I got kicked out because I kept telling them to turn the air conditioner on. It's too hot.
Open the window?
Yes. Don't keep me in here. You making me come.
Back in the day, we didn't have no air conditioners in the school. You remember we had to always open the windows, them big windows on the side, crank them open. Yeah.
Push them out.
Push them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These kids got out there and freeze them.
No,
Now.
no,
They can't wear jackets.
They can't wear jackets. That's right. I forgot about that. You have people complaining about it being too cold. And you didn't go to school with Buckethead and the King, because it wasn't ever too cold except in the wintertime when that old furnace, that old cold furnace wouldn't bring good.
Flow mob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get over and touch it though, it'll burn your hand off.
Yeah. You touched it.
One time.
Something wrong with you.
I was.
You had to find out.
Yeah. Well, I brought a sandwich that got cold on the way to school. So I was gonna set it on the thing, heat it up a little bit, and accidentally touch
What
it.
kind of sandwich?
Bologna cheese.
Oh, it had a thick cheese on it.
Yeah.
Was the bologna cut?
Yeah. You know how you had to keep it bubbling up, so you had to cut it a little bit on the edges. Yes.
Mama had that.
Mama fixed me up.
Did she cut the edge of the bread off?
No, I don't get the bread cut off.
You ate
I ate the whole
you
thing.
everything.
Yeah, because I wouldn't fill me up. You cut the edges off.
That's too much like finger food.
Yeah.
You got to have the whole
You gotta have
sandwich.
I mean, who can eat the?
Oliver?
That's bread.
Oliver eat that. Oliver gonna want it cut in little squares.
And cry about it if it ain't got it.
Tyrone,
He gonna
and
eat the whole
Pookie,
thing. Ain't they? They gonna be like me.
they want a loaf,
Yeah, I'll take 3 or 4 sandwiches.
slices,
Yeah. I
thick cheese out that box.
I try to slice my thing a little cheese a little thinner so I can get more sandwiches out of it.
That cheese up in that box, you couldn't make it get thin.
No, that's some good cheese though. I ain't gonna lie about it. I ain't gonna lie about that cheese.
No. All I know is
We got. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
if you was back in those days and don't appreciate things, there's something wrong with you. 'Cause this is how you learn to appreciate stuff. When you didn't know you was poor, because we didn't really have a lot.
If you didn't live in the time that we lived in,
Half them kids today understand what we talking.
well, one good thing about it is you didn't stay inside.
No.
And another good thing is you didn't have no cell phone that was taking pictures of every 5 seconds. I'd probably been dead. My mom probably would beat me to death right now.
Man, let me tell you, you know how many times I had to go get that phone? You know how many cords?
Oh,
The
yeah.
long cords on the phone.
That thing choke you out if you
you
ain't
can hear
watching
it
it. Yeah.
static because you don't drug it all the way through the house.
Yes.
Bring me that phone.
That kids don't understand about being wired into the wall.
No.
And they're wired into the wall. And look, you only got as much privacy as that long as your cord was.
You know, these kids, they don't even know about a pay phone on the corner.
And that's right.
They ain't never seen that.
And that's crazy. They don't know nothing about the 3 channels either.
They don't know, go outside and turn that out.
Turn that
Hold
out.
it right there.
Yeah, right
Twist
there. Yeah, I've done that many times.
Right there.
Turn that antenna to get that, because you know you had signals from different places. You had to get one. You had to turn it toward one channel.
Barnabas Jones, Country Boy Eddie, and Lawrence Webb. That's all the channels we had.
Nah, I watched. I had to watch on Saturdays. We watched Soul Train and
Man.
American Bandstand.
You
Hee Haw.
Yeah, you have a little up to date stuff you was doing right there. At that time, we ain't have all that.
That was just channel 13 out of Birmingham. You had to turn that antenna a little further.
I'm from the ditch, man. We didn't get no channel 13 to come on out. We couldn't pick that up.
Y'all should have run some up on top of the hill. And
Yeah, when don't be up, go up on that hill, you might not come back down. Man.
3 channels.
Yeah.
You know, I think about today on a Saturday morning during football season, you can watch any football game you want to across the country. Any football game.
Right now.
Back in the day,
What you gonna watch?
Alabama, USC, Notre Dame, one of them was going to be on one time on the weekend. That's all you was going to see.
Better read about it.
Yeah. We can take a break. They calling for a break, Mayor.
Let's do that.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team One Chevrolet. Team One Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team One Chevy in Gadsden.
home of the best people, the best service, period.
I am a dreamer who will make a difference in this world.
I'm flying to a future of great promise and change.
I am a mentor committed to helping my students transform their lives.
I'm a hard worker striving to build a better Alabama.
I am a go-getter with ambition and drive.
I am a Gadsden State Cardinal.
Watch me.
Watch me.
Watch me fly.
At Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical, we know how hard it is to find a dependable company you can trust. The time-consuming effort can be frustrating and overwhelming. We believe what matters is getting back to what's important to you. Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical is built upon honesty, integrity, and also trust. We are your local choice for all your HVAC plumbing and electrical needs, serving Calhoun, Jefferson, Shelby, and surrounding areas. Visit our website at callduns.com to schedule your appointment for dependable service done right.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show, and y'all do it to me every week, and we still ain't got not one slab of ribs laying on this table, not one piece of catfish, no pulled pork, no banana pudding, no loaf of bread, no nothing from Mason's Barbecue.
Look at that. Look at that.
I ain't looking.
That pig right there, boy, I'm talking
not
about.
looking.
I put him to work this past week.
I ain't looking.
You hear me?
I
Standing room only.
I'm not looking.
You better come on up there. You better come on up there, boy. I got some
I almost
catfish
came.
on.
I was almost come up there Sunday. Where was I at?
I don't know where you was at Sunday, but listen.
Did I miss it?
Woo!
What was going on?
Packed house. Truly packed house.
Good food.
They were eating out there. Eating. They were bussing. You hear
Listen, I always want to know what it felt like to sit by a rich man. I'm sitting by one right now.
me? Who you talking about? Who you talking
He's
about?
killing it up there in Jacksonville.
Listen, man, let me
He's
tell you
killing
something.
it.
All
I'm
right.
talking about
Y'all need to
double barrel.
come on up there and get you something to eat at Mason's Barbecue. Buckethead done been up there several times. I don't know why he keep talking about he ain't got nothing to eat. and all
I
that.
said on my table right here. We say lay it on the table.
But listen, it's against the law to bring stuff and lay it on the table and it get cold. Mason Barbecue, I want it to be hot.
I'm gonna eat it.
Fresh.
I'm gonna put the evidence away before we even get started. Look, my man says just wrap it in tinfoil, put it in the cooler, it won't even be cold.
That guy in your ear,
He's more than I do, don't
he
he?
just want one too.
I know
He
it.
but I done told him he gonna have to come on up.
I know it. We're gonna have to get him a camera on him so y'all can see who's talking in our ear every now and then. Cause
Yeah.
he wears us out in here.
Eric is a piece of work. I mean, he gonna have to DoorDash him some ribs.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Look, let's jump into something. Because since we were talking about high school, let's finish up our high school baseball and softball and stuff for the year.
Yeah.
I want to go to this graphic, right there. If you can see, Oxford, Alabama, the 6A, not the highest classification, but 6A, was ranked #1 baseball team in the state of Alabama. Number one. Now I'm gonna tell you that's
speaking volumes right there.
That speaks volumes, and you can see it right there. Vestavia was 2, Central Phoenix City was 3. Both of them were 7. Thompson right behind them.
7A schools.
Yeah, and so, but you can see over to the left, Spanish Fork, which is who Oxford beat, had a really good team. Yeah. They just run into a buzzsaw. Yeah, Oxford this year was by far the best team in the state. But now you look on this list and look down there at 23 and 24. You see 1A school and 2A schools, Appalachian, Vincent. I mean, that's something else right there to see schools like that ranked in the top 24.
Yeah.
I mean that's you got to be proud to be a very small school and to be ranked in the top 24.
I mean, we talked about Vincent a lot, and I mean they actually doing some
good
stuff down there.
And here is something else I wanted to show while we had the screen up. Oxford is not only ranked #1 in the state, they're ranked 14th in the country with a record of 39-6. It says 36-6, but they're 39-6.
That's big.
And Westbrook's, as you can see, is the coach. But I mean, they're not behind any. You see all these other guys. If you ever watch High School Game Day on during the football season on ESPN, you see a lot of these guys playing on them games. We're going to carry. I know it. The Stoneman Douglas. I mean,
that's Florida.
But look, they're undefeated.
Good gracious.
I mean, you go a season undefeated. They didn't play with 27 games, but still,
hey.
Florida's a hotbed for baseball, and to go undefeated something. But look, I mean, you can't take nothing away from that Louisiana team out of Lake Charles, 40-1.
Let me say this: to have a team that's 14 in the nation. From our little town
of 30,000
Alabama.
people.
I think them guys deserve to be on TV like the Braves. I mean, we ought to make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't understand why we don't carry more baseball games than we do. We're going to start doing that in the future.
Yeah.
Softball, baseball. I know we carried soccer. We're going to carry some football. We always carry football, volleyball, but we carried some girls. Flag football.
Sure did.
So we're trying to venture out. You know, just bear with us. We're trying to do what we can do right here. This TV 24 Primetime Sports is going to be something big. I mean, as far as this in our area, we're going to have you covered. I don't know how else to say that, but in sports, we're going to have you covered.
I think it's big, and I think we should have the city supporting us with what we're trying to do for the kids.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what we're working on.
And the communities around are supporting us.
Right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, all you got to do is look at how they. I mean, and one thing I want to make sure they do is support our sponsors. I mean, because of the fact
that we can't do it.
We couldn't do it. I mean, Thomas Shelton at Alpha, Mike Webb at Webb Logistics.
Yes.
I mean, and we got others. I mean, you just seen Hearst as a new sponsor here.
Right.
The thing is we've got to make sure that you guys go out and thank our sponsors. Give to
Sonny King.
Sonny King.
Sonny King.
The city of Oxford.
Sonny King Ford. We most definitely need to make sure
and another thing. Always go and give to the people and spend with the people that's giving back to the community. Why would you go and give to somebody that's not giving back to the community?
That's smart.
I mean, give to people that are giving back to the community. Dennis Adams with Legacy Bottled Water.
Small business.
He gives so much stuff to these schools and communities and churches and everything. Yeah. And it goes unnoticed. But he don't. I mean, he ain't doing it to do that. He's doing it because he wants to give back to the community.
I need you to call him too, cause he been coming up there to the restaurant back there all up.
You told me he was stealing from
me. Yeah, he all in the grill, man.
Well, I think he's just checking. He seen the smoke, was afraid it was going to catch on fire or something.
I don't need nobody checking to see if it's on fire.
Is anything missing when he leaves?
Always.
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 Listen, I tried to defend you, Dennis.
You can't defend it.
I can't defend
always.
you. I can't defend you. But I will say this, Mason's Barbecue will get you put in jail because it's undefeated. I mean, it's undefeated. You can't help yourself.
Start eating that Mason Barbecue, then I guarantee you, when you go somewhere else, it's gonna be something.
They know not to put stuff at Mason's Barbecue up on right there where the glass is at the counter, because I'll reach over and get it.
That's why we got the
glass. With the glass, I'm almost tall enough to get over the glass to get it. So that's why.
I'm glad I got it.
I just have to wait and look and make sure ain't nobody looking.
They always watch. Listen.
You tell them to watch me, don't you?
I tell them, Buckethead come in here, watch him. It's we go through enough. Man, they order that Buckethead platter. Buckethead platter. Buckethead platter. That's all. I hear that all week.
You love it too, don't you?
Yeah.
You love it when they say, I want the Buckethead platter.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Buckethead platter.
And I go out to the table and I talk to the people. I say, y'all do know that Buckethead platter is named after my friend. And he got a big old Buckethead. But I guarantee you, everything you got on your plate, that's what he want on his plate when he come in here. Everything you got on there, he want the platter.
That's why it is a little bit of everything. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
I'm just letting you know they're eating it. eating it up.
But congratulations to the Yellow Jackets. I'm not knocking anybody else. We had Etowah go all the way, and I didn't. They had a great season. But the Yellow Jackets had one of them seasons that'll be talked about for years to come. Special group of kids. I talked to Coach Brooks. Special group of kids to do what they done this year. Listen. Anytime you win a state championship, you got special kids on the team.
Oh.
You go back to the 12 team, you'll say the same thing.
I have seen some teams that had the talent, and the ball just didn't go.
Just didn't bounce that way.
Didn't bounce that way.
Yeah.
And that's sports.
Yeah.
It just wasn't that team was better than this team. I'm telling you, in sports things, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, especially when you get to the championship game, anything can happen. We talked about how good a team LeBeau, my buddy at Pleasant Groves, put together, and he goes over and plays in the championship back to back and loses every one of them because he run into another team that was just out of the buzzsaw.
Yeah.
I mean,
keep going. Eventually, you're gonna win.
Yeah, well, unless you're the Buffalo Bills, Jim Kelly just couldn't get over the hump.
They'll make it there.
They made it.
They about like the Braves did that some years too.
And the Broncos did it too, but they finally got over the hump.
That's right, and the Braves
did too. Yeah.
So. Only thing I can tell you about the Braves is I gave Terry Pendleton the MVP award one year, and I know for a fact he was not better than Barry Bonds that year, and they gave it to Terry Pendleton just because they liked Pendleton.
Yeah, I was gonna say they liked him.
He was more
of a
kind of
person. He was a people person.
Well, baseball is made up of stats and records.
Stats don't lie.
Them numbers don't lie.
Stats don't lie. I'm telling you, stats
you
don't
put
lie.
that. You putting at the stats behind us there.
Yeah.
Okay, right there where it said Mason. Well, there you see
solid
that.
As a rock right there beside you. But stats don't lie.
Stats don't lie.
That's one thing you can argue about who's the best. Stats don't lie.
That's right.
They don't.
Don't matter. You won't get an argument out of me on that. I know you telling the truth.
Now, I know Barry Sanders' stats are probably could have been a lot better if he wouldn't have been with the Lions. But his stats are pretty doggone good.
To be with the Lions, he showed no had good stats
them
anyway.
stats are a little bit tainted.
Not tainted.
They ain't lying.
They weren't tainted. Slanted.
Yeah, slanted.
Yeah, it wasn't
because the boy run his heart out.
And got
hit. But then you had Sweetness. You had Walter Payton play with the Bears. That played with a really good team, and his stats don't lie. But if some of these younger guys, that's what I like about our show because we old school.
Yeah.
And some of these younger guys don't understand these old guys like Walter Payton.
Look it up.
Like Earl Campbell. I would bet.
Tony Dorsett.
Tony Dorsett. I wore 33 in Little League every year because I was Tony Dorsett.
I got 33
So here's the thing. I want some of you young boys to look some of these older people up because I know you don't look up. Some of y'all, here's a big example. We got teams around here with some great athletes on it. Oxford, Anniston. I ain't going to name them because I missed somebody. Alexander. Yeah. You name them all.
Calhoun County,
Etowah County, Cleveland County, St. Clair County,
Talladega
County, Clay County. I ain't leaving nobody off.
Jefferson County.
So here's the thing. Some of y'all don't even know who Larry Bowie is.
That don't make no sense. That's just ridiculous.
And you live in this county.
But they don't. Look, that's because they all thinking about self.
Yeah, but look up some of these people that were unbelievable. We throwed him out there because he was unbelievable.
Yeah. Listen, Andre Franklin,
another.
That's come out as a high.
Yeah.
Tough
as nails.
Played for the Dolphins.
Tough as nails.
Man, come on.
Eric
Davis.
And look, I know we're talking about our boy Bliss a lot the last couple of weeks. He's one of them too.
Who that? Say it one more time. I didn't hear what you said.
Bliss.
Pledge.
Willie Pledge.
Yeah.
Pledge.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. Mr.
Pledge.
Mr.
Willie Pledge.
Yeah, there you go. Put Mr. because I'm telling you right there, he'll come in and hit me and you right now. This body can't take it. We said Mr. Willie Pledge.
I'm running. I don't know too many stories. And listen, he played in my era. He played in 82, 81, 82. So he's just a little older than me, ain't you?
No. He's a lot older than me.
A little older than me and you.
You're not gonna be able to get it. A lot older than me. Listen, I'm so glad he was gone when I came through.
Yeah, you know that game you always bragging about Anderson?
It should be on that. It's on that wall. It's on that wall right there. That's some of the stats I got in my wallet.
But
if he was playing, ooh Lord, it'd have been hard.
You remember that contact we was talking about?
Yeah.
You've been looking for your contact and when he wearing one.
I wasn't wearing contact, but I guarantee you, Coach, I can't go back out there. But the true
Willie
story.
was so bad he hunted him down on the sideline and hit him.
So look, you talk about Willie. The Willie players I played again was, well, I had on my team was Wendell Kelly.
Yeah, Wendell.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one day at practice, I repeat this story. I don't care who got something to say about it, but I just need you to know. Coach Henry raised sand all day at practice. It's hot. We was on the big field too. I always screaming first team against second team running. They always in the back telling the defense, well, I'm coming, which hole I'm here. Hey, that's dirty. And I got Wendell, Doug Settler, Wendell Kelly over here. These two right here, they known to knock you out.
Yeah, knock taste out your mouth.
I got the ball. And this is one time I went up the middle on a counter. You know what I'm saying? I did like a 37 counter, and when I got that ball.
You stepped hard and went back in?
When I got that ball and went back up in there, and I got up in that hole, Wendell was in there waiting on me. He's sitting in there waiting. I hollered before I got in there. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Boy, I'm talking about he hit me. Now, listen, he hit me, like to knock me in the middle of the next week. Okay. I got back in the huddle. About 3 plays later, they did a 38 toss to me. Went there, the whole defense went over there to that 8 hole where they had no thought out here. I reversed the field on them, and boy, you couldn't do nothing but hear the band playing.
Was the band playing?
Down that sideline and going at practice. I heard the band in my ear.
Why did you reverse though? I bet Coach said that ain't where I'm supposed to
Coach Henry hollered at me for a good 20 minutes.
That ain't where I'm supposed to win?
You can't do that, Rabbit. You can't run the off the field. You can't reverse. You know what I told him when I come out the end zone? It was a touchdown. But when I was coming back, you know what I told him? You ain't finna get hit by Wendell.
Yeah.
You ain't running.
I
would. Ball game, that's a true story now. You ask Wendell.
I believe it. I
wasn't finna let him keep hitting me. This body was made for signing an autograph and cuddling.
That what it was?
Yeah.
Cuddling and signing autograph. Okay, look, Eric, who was the best player at your school in history? Yeah.
He don't mind playing Pleasant Valley. Well, come on with Pleasant Valley. You got something out there.
Well, throw them out there. Don't be scared. Joel Miller. What year was that?
When he said Joe Miller. Okay. I got you now.
And they split from Jacksonville, right?
So that people in TV can't hear him. They can hear me and you talk.
Oh, so when they split that school up in 81, that right? 81, 82? So you were either Alexander, Jackson, or Piedmont, and depending on where you lived, that's where you went to school. So people that lived in Wellington went to Alexandria. People living in Wellington now, where do they go to school? Go to Alexandria or
right up the road.
Yeah. Tyler Ponder.
At Pleasant Valley. Wow. Oh. He probably was up there by the time you was up there, right?
What year was he up there?
Nah.
No. That's your younger brother?
Okay.
Your baby brother was the first one to sign a D1 scholarship, went to JSU and that was in '96.
Played on the Bergen.
So have they had any D1 scholarships signed besides him? So he's the only guy to sign a D1, which '96 they wasn't D1, was it? D1 AA, okay. So Southland Conference.
Well, they got a softball. They always winning in softball.
Girls sports up there. Sandy Hunter was probably one of the best girls coaches in this area.
They tough.
They've always had really good softball, volleyball programs.
I bet you didn't know this. That I started up a Little League program in Hopkins City years back. And we were having problems getting people to help us with equipment and stuff like that. And what I had in my pocket, what I couldn't buy for everybody. So we would go out and play ball at different places. We went to Pleasant Valley, and I took some kids up there to play games. We left from Pleasant Valley with pitching machine, automatic pitching machine. These folks donated that to the kids in Hopkins City. A lot of folks don't know that about those parents and stuff at Pleasant Valley. That's gonna stick with me for the rest of my life.
But that's the kind of stuff we're talking about. They didn't do it for notoriety. Just like you said, a lot of people didn't know about it until now.
Well, I'm telling the world.
And here's the thing, it happens like that around here a lot because people care about these kids' sports. And so that's the one reason that me and you are on this show, just because people around here care about these young kids in this area. And that's kind of stories we like right there.
Well, I'm telling you, and I lived it, and I'm just saying, I said thank you when they done it, and I'm saying thank you again. But let me tell you, if you take the time out and put some work into kids and help, when you see that need help, then you won't have to worry about these kids out here doing something wrong, breaking their houses and stealing and all that. You got them tied up in Little League sports. And we've always said, getting them involved keeps them from getting into other things. That's right.
And I mean, that's one of the reasons we want these kids involved, not just in one sport, but all sports. You don't have to pick a sport when you're 6, 7, 8 years old, even 10, 12 years old. You don't have to pick a sport. Whoever tells you that, they don't need to be part of Little League sports.
That's right.
Play everything.
Keep them going.
Because I mean, who knows how the body's going to change and what you could be if you'd have played all the way up in all 3, 4, whatever you want to play it.
Man.
That's what I say. Have fun.
Hey, put our number up, because I know there's some people out there still want to call in and talk to Buckethead. He got some issues. We're going to go on a break.
We're going to go to break, and we'll be right back. You want to do that? Oh, we're not doing it. We're not going to break yet.
Okay.
But that's good stuff about Pleasant Valley.
Oh, yeah.
And it happens all the time, like I said. Listen, there's things that we need to do for these kids. There's coaches in these schools that have spirit packs for these kids. You know, we've all been involved as parents and as a coach. And it's a lot of times these kids just can't afford to pay a spirit pack. But I don't want no kid not to get what the other kid got. No. So if there's parents or people, businesses out there that want to be a part of something like that, contact me at Buckethead and the King. We'll make sure, we won't keep a dime of that money and make sure that these kids get what they need. And listen, you don't know what that means to watch a kid walk in and pick up that bag, and that's his bag full of clothes. Yeah. And or watch it on the other hand when he goes in and he just got a practice jersey and a pair of practice shorts, and everybody else has got everything, and you see his facial expression then too.
Hey, we're gonna go to break and we'll pick that back up. We got a lot to talk about on that.
Okay.
Hello everyone, Tony Russell, General Manager of Sonny King Ford. And boy, do we have unbelievable markdown on used cars that you do not want to miss. It's time to make the best deal on a used car. Shop our wide selection of used trucks and premium pre-owned models. Don't wait another day. Come by and see me, Tony Russell, and let's make a custom deal for you. Find great savings on pre-owned used cars at Sonny King Ford on the sunny side of the street, Anniston, Oxford.
The weather is warming up and spring is just around the corner at Miller Sand and Landscape Supply. I'm Craig Miller and we've got something for everyone. From bulk materials like sand, gravel, and mulch to beautiful outdoor decor to make your outdoor living space the envy of the neighborhood. See our beautiful selection of Mazzarelli fountains, flowers to brighten your garden, and an outdoor center loaded with beautiful decor. Whether you need a little or a lot, visit Miller Sand and Landscape Supply.
So y'all been talking for 6 months now?
Yes, this is my soulmate. I'm so excited.
Well, we're about to go find out.
Why are we at a cemetery?
Well, it seems like you've been drug fished. You've been talking to fentanyl this whole time. I'm so sorry.
Hi, I'm Dale LeVay, the owner of the Lock Kingdom, and I wanted to invite you guys out to the I Am Not My Hair 4th Annual Hair Show, hosted by Patrice Lovely, formerly known as Hattie from the Tyler Perry series, co-hosted by Patrick Washington as Mr. Otis, celebrity guest Victoria Hilton from Serving the Hamptons on Discovery Plus. Make sure you join us June 4th, Sunday at 3 p.m. Tickets are on Eventbrite.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King show right here on Prime Time, and we'll pick up King right where we left off. We were talking about people giving back and things like that.
And you were saying that, you know, that kid that comes in there and the other kids got all the fresh gear and they got the bags and the shoes, and this kid over here, his parents can't afford to pay for some of that things like that. But then, you know, I've been that kid. I have been, my dad, my mom, couldn't afford some of the stuff when I was little coming up, and people had cleats. I had Chuck Taylors. I'm running in tennis shoes out on the field, you know what I'm saying? But I was out running the ones that had the cleats. But just imagine if I'd have had some cleats.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of time coaching little league teams, and I spent a lot of my own money on kids because I didn't want that kid to be like I was, didn't have. So there's a lot of people out there that got that heart. I done seen you do it many times. So you want to reach out to kids. You want to make sure that, you know, the kids don't get left behind, but you got to have some support from the community.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, me and you can only do so much on our own, but, you know, and listen, people in this community will help. They will help. They just never been asked to.
Well,
you know, and not that I'm saying people say we got to be asked to. The thing is, they didn't know. So they didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
It's such a Pappy Dunn. And I'm telling you, if you never did get a chance to meet Mr. Pappy Dunn.
I met him.
And Mr. Pappy Dunn was my principal at Calhoun County over there. But I'm going to tell you something. He was also my mom and dad principal. And that man was around a long time. But what I got a chance to do, and what I loved him so much about, was when he became county commissioner, I would go to Mr. Pappy and say, hey, I got a little league program down in Hoppin City, and this is what I need. I need the field done, this and that. And man, it wasn't like I would pull him to you. He'd pick up that phone. Yeah, that old scrappy boy. Go down there and Mason need this done, such. And it's done. We need more of them. We need more Pappy Dunns. Because you go around and talk to people and they act like it's killing them to hurt. It hurts them to just say, I want to try to do something for some kids. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. I know they get beat up for this travel ball team, that travel ball team, but listen, a lot of your kids in your rec leagues are not playing travel ball. A lot of the kids, they can't afford it, first of all.
It's expensive.
Yeah, so here's the thing I'm saying. If you're playing travel ball, most people that play travel ball can afford to play travel ball. Right. Or their parents are just crazy and spend an ungodly amount of money on the weekend for to go be a part of a country club. I don't know.
I don't go down the whole
I just don't understand it. Sometimes I see some of these travel ball teams, like so-called travel ball teams, and couldn't play baseball in rec league, couldn't make an all-star team in rec league, but they will spend that $1,000 or whatever it is, and people want to be a part of something so bad it ain't even funny. Right. It kills me. Right. It just kills me. But hey, if it makes you happy, do whatever you want to do. Just don't take food off the table. Don't go in debt doing it. I mean, it's a sad situation to see some of these families try to play travel ball.
I mean, the same effort that we put into them kids for that travel ball is the same effort we need to make sure that these kids are getting their lesson, because I can tell you 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get a scholarship in what you think you're playing ball in or whatever sport it is. Yeah. But you always can go to school. Yeah. If you hitting them books, you can go to school. That's right. So it's one thing. I got I got a whooping one time, boy. Let me tell you something. I still remember the day. I mean, I went outside and played before I picked up a book, and my homework wasn't done. And I seen that car turn that corner, boy. I said, man, I can't get in that house
quick enough.
I can't get in that house. She already in the door. How am I gonna get back in that house? Man,
it was over with.
It was a wrap.
You might well just stay out.
You know how you get that whooping and you still sniffing. 3 hours later, you don't want to go get
that.
That.
Shut that up, son. Gary, I done told you.
You won't want to go in there and take that bath because you got them whips on you. Ooh, they stinging, boy. Hey, these kids don't understand that.
Nah, I don't understand.
And it wasn't because it was you getting a whooping because of no abuse.
It was because you didn't do it. We didn't do what we were supposed to do.
You didn't do what you were supposed to do.
No.
Hey, man, that went a long way.
It did go a long way. And, you know,
it kept me eligible.
Now, let me say this. I raised my kids the way I was raised. I wasn't one of them parents that say, you whoop him at school, I'm going to sue. You know how the kids, you parents are?
I'm calling, please. Hey, listen.
Hit him harder.
I'm at work. I'm not going to come down there. I need you to go ahead and give them 3 licks.
Yes.
And let him know when he get to the house, he going to get 3 more.
Yeah, light him up.
Light him up.
Light him up. You know, like that song, Light It Up, Light Him Up.
Give him a piece of it. But listen, times change.
Yeah, times change.
Times change. You know, I saw a pig the other day, and that pig had lipstick on. I said, well, dog, that pig got lipstick on. It still was a pig. It had lipstick on.
Still was a pig.
Hey,
let me tell you something, too. At the last show, I did my research on the chocolate milk.
I told you. You thought I was kidding, didn't you?
I just was hoping you was, because I was sad. Man, I'm going to tell you something. The world we live in is way more. We got a lot of stuff going on with that we need to be worried about more than chocolate milk.
They talking about trying to keep these kids from being obese, and I'm telling you right now, listen to me.
Ain't nothing wrong with being an old beast. Ain't that what you saying?
Listen, y'all going to get Buckethead and we're going to get fined. I'm explaining to y'all. Leave them kids alone with that chocolate milk. Let them kids have their chocolate milk.
Let them have the chocolate milk, because I don't even like white milk.
I eat cereal. Listen.
I eat my cereal? Yeah, that's the only time.
I ain't going to drink it straight. You can believe that.
Nah, I promise you I ain't drinking no white milk.
Listen, leave them kids chocolate milk innocent. Do something about that old half a hamburger meat patty that y'all putting there. I don't know what you're feeding them. Soybean burger. Do something about that. Take that out. Take them carrots and them little peas, throw them out,
well, this is what we want. This is what I want to do for the lunchroom.
What you want?
Real burgers.
Real
burgers.
Patty.
Them little square. I'm okay with rectangle pizzas. I'm fine with them. Hamburger, pizza, French fries, and chicken sandwich.
Woo, apple pie. Put it back in there now.
Apple pie and them big old peanut butter cookies. Just put like 6 of them on the little kid's plate.
And that sweet tea. Bring that sweet tea up in there too.
Yeah, I don't mind about the sweet tea. I mean, I like the sweet tea. I loved it.
Ooh. It let you know lunchtime was my favorite time in school.
I made the best grade in lunchtime. That was my favorite class. You know, I was in there doing the best I could do and in there eating all I could eat. And they said, "Sir, son, you ain't getting no grade for this."
A+.
And I said, well, why not? I said, I got to have something to offset all them other ones. You know what I'm talking about?
You had the highest grade in lunch.
Yeah, highest grade in lunch.
Ooh, woo!
There ain't no doubt.
They used to call me a the teacher's pet.
Now another thing. This is serious.
Serious. What is he's serious, Buckethead, pointing that
This is
finger.
serious right here. You talking about getting rid of the chocolate milk, and then you talking about the free lunch. You touch the free lunch.
Leave that alone.
We might have to march up there.
What's wrong with y'all?
You touch the free lunch, because let me tell you, that's the only time a lot of these kids in America eat.
That's
take that food away from them, there's something wrong with you mentally. Something wrong with you people.
Why would, listen, I ain't gonna. Me and you both know we don't talk politics.
No.
Me and Buckethead, we're not talking that. But let me tell y'all something. If you gonna start picking stuff out of the school for the kids, now some of them kids don't have no meals.
No.
I mean, for a fact, who parents get a chance to get up in the morning and cook before they go out to catch the bus? You know how early that bus come?
And listen, many mornings, the breakfast was the only thing. If I got breakfast at school, I ate breakfast and lunch. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we on the run in the afternoon when I was a kid playing sports and all that. I mean, I'm just saying, some of these kids can't afford, they don't get nothing at home or nothing at breakfast. Now, you take that free lunch away from them.
That's all wrong.
We got some serious problems. Buckethead and the King, we might have to run for president.
Listen.
Together.
Well, we're going to let Buckethead run for president.
No, we're going to have to.
Don't let Buckethead run for president. I'm going to be vice president.
You're trying to get me shot.
But if they shoot you, they're going to move me up.
That's what I'm talking about.
They ain't going to want me to be president.
You're trying to get me shot.
Listen, they're not going to want me to be the president. So
Why can't we just run on the same ticket together? Just put 2 desks in the Oval Office.
No.
2 heads are better than 1.
No, your head bigger than mine anyway. No. I'm trying to tell you, I want Buckethead to be the president, and I'm going to be the vice president. So that's gonna secure things, because they're not going to want to do anything to you to make me be the president, because they know I get it now. First thing first, the OJ is going to be playing. Right after the national anthem, I'm going to bring Franklin Beverly Mays out. We're going to be playing it, and we're going to have a party out on the front lawn.
Yeah,
every week.
Every week. Why they don't even let you on the front lawn now?
There's something wrong with it.
I know.
They all want to be
got to be gay around.
They want to be
y'all come on, hey,
political.
You bring food to the White House. Buckethead and the King invite you every week. Ooh-wee. Just bring some food.
And the party's going on. It's Friday.
We're going to, King George.
Yeah.
Off the top balcony.
Right off the
top balcony.
Yeah.
King George.
King George going to be playing. We're going to have King George live.
Yeah, live, because it's going to be Friday night.
It's Friday?
That's exactly what it is.
Go get it back. They ain't going to let me and you in there. Look, they had a guy that already don't try to go up there with a U-Haul and say he going in there to capture the president and torture him. How the heck is you going to get in there, you nut?
Now, I'm going to tell you something. We ain't like these other presidents.
Don't pay that. We lay hands.
We ain't like these other guys. Now, we might not even need no Secret Service.
The first press conference we have, let him in. Oh no, don't pat him down. Let him in. Buckethead, you got that thing?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Let him in. If he coming in here to mess with me and Buckethead, it's gonna be some problems.
I bet he'll be surprised when he walks in.
Look, Secret Service, I'm telling you right now, let him in. He ain't gonna be able to get back up out of here. Lock the door when he come in.
Just don't be behind him.
Bye-bye.
Buckethead's shot ain't that great. Just don't be behind him. I'm gonna keep my judge on me anyhow, because I can shoot like triple out buck at him.
I like that judge.
And that way it just spread out.
That judge is gonna make some people have clear understanding.
You know what? You're gonna be judged by the judge. Right there.
If you come in the White House, and mess with me and you, it's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be ugly. But now come on, if you're bringing food, you're welcome.
Well,
we'll put some picnic tables up on the lawn. Man, what you talking about?
Man, I'm talking about. Listen, I don't know about you, man.
We'll let the kids ride in the helicopter too. You know that.
These kids bad. These kids bad. They're gonna have to start down there in boot camp before they come out there. Matter of fact, I already called Luke and asked them to come and do the first party.
Okay, that's good.
You know who Luke is?
Yeah.
You ready?
Ready.
You ready to hang out with Luke?
I guess so.
Okay then. We about to. I mean, everybody else don't throw their hat into the ring.
And a bunch of zeros. We might as well throw ours in there because we heroes. I mean, we got stats.
We got stats. They ain't got no stats.
They ain't got no stats. I promise they ain't got no stats.
I mean, I know I'm gonna get some votes. Every year.
Listen.
Every year. This is funny right here. And you know your mom, and I love her to death. And I go vote down here off McIntyre.
Yeah.
Your mom worked the poll.
Yeah.
And when I come in, I had to go, I'm hugging and everything. Everybody looking like, who? I said, that's my mama. And she turned around, that's my son. Everybody get to looking in. I said, that's my mom. I'm just letting y'all know. But listen, she'll give me the sheet to go vote. I get it out, and I'll look at it. I took my daughter with me, so she done voted here a couple times now. She feel like she's the expert now. So I take the pen out, and she see me writing in names. I write my name in.
Because some of them you need to
Because some of them
write
folks
their
out
name,
there, I'm not voting for, because
Yeah, I'm with you.
it's right in. But listen, I got some votes.
Yeah, yours.
No, I got some more votes, man. I told folks, go vote for
The
me.
King name shows up every year.
Every year.
Other votes.
And vote for me.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, some of these people I want to vote for to be dog catchers.
Listen, if you don't know who they are, don't just circle. Don't just dot it out. Just leave it blank. I mean, get it over.
No, write the King name in there.
Yeah, do something.
I'm trying to tell you right now, I'm looking for another job, always.
Buckethead and the King. What if Buckethead and the King pulled off one of these local things?
What you want to run for? Because they already done called us for the parades now.
Yeah, well, let's just be the Grand Marshal of the parade.
That's all?
I don't want to mess with them other guys, because I like Waits and all them. They do a good job for the city. And we ain't gonna try to get out in the job. We like Alton too.
I think I might run for his job.
You gonna try to get Alton?
Yeah.
You don't like Alton?
I love Alton.
Well, why you gonna try to get him?
It's time for whenever he get ready to retire.
Oh, when he gets ready to retire. Well, he might just
right.
He might just hand it over. He might even be
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You're looking now. You're looking at the first African American mayor of Oxford.
Where's he at?
Popping it.
I can't see him.
Popping the collar. Keep looking. Open your eyes, Buckethead. Open your.
Oh, I see him.
There you go.
He popped his. Is that the one popping his collar?
Yes, sir. You know, look at that. The mayor.
I like it.
Let me tell you now.
I like it.
You remember we used to do Government Day?
Yes.
Okay, you know who was the first judge?
Who was? You was the first judge for Oxford?
Yes. Guess who I locked up?
Who?
Coach McCall, Coach Davis, and who else that was there? Somebody else, I locked them up, and guess who I sentenced them to?
What?
30 days in Hopkins City Jail. They thought they were going to Oxford. I said, send them to Hopkins City Jail. Hey, guess who picked me up?
Who?
Mr. Mayor.
Oh.
Stanley.
Stanley did?
Stanley Murray. I was riding around in the LT. Yeah, that LT was loaded.
Back in the day?
He got the microphone. Crown Vic. Had the microphone. We pull up in front of the high school. He had the lights on. Got the microphone. Here come the judge.
I like it.
Clear it out, baby.
Move out the way.
I had my robe and all on.
You talking about the Crown Vic?
A nice Crown Vic he had.
Mom and Dad had a Crown Vic when I was a senior in high school. And it's supposed to be a good mom. Sorry. We said we only apologized one time.
You know that mud that you seen on the back tire, Mom?
We got railroad.
He was up there parked. Don't tell him you parked that.
I'm pissed too, but we don't have, we don't have a lot of red lights in Mom, but we do have railroad tracks.
Yeah.
So every day after school, once we got done with football practice and before we had to go to basketball practice, we do Hawaiian 5-0 over the railroad track.
No.
Yes, sir. That old Crown Vic be humming down. Yes. Humming down through there, jumping road tracks. Good. Hubcaps come off and everything.
Beat him tonight. When he get home, Mama, I want you to hit him upside the head. God almighty.
Yes, sir.
You kidding me?
Hawaiian 5-0.
Jumping. I thought you were going to tell me you parked up there on the hill with the car.
I couldn't go to the Red Hill and show too much dirt. I had to explain too much. I'd go get the hubcap out of Coach Stevens' yard and put it back on.
You pop on, Coach?
Yeah, pop hubcaps back on.
Boy, you terrible. Oh, God. I'm going to tell Mama.
If I could have had a flashing light on that Crown Vic, that would have been awesome.
I hope my mom. Call in here, Mom. I want your mom to call in here, boy. She going to get you behind that.
She knew I drove it every time. I drove it all the time.
She knew you were jumping the railroad track?
No, she knew I jumped the railroad track.
Let's see what the thing
I might have told her that since then.
Somebody should have called and told.
I didn't tell her then. I told her since then that I used to do, Hawaiian 5-0 over the railroad tracks.
That don't make no sense.
You get that call, you have to throw the light on the top and take it off.
You just think of some of the stuff in high school. When we was in high school, we done some of the crazy things.
Oh, no.
And that's why I feel sorry for some of the kids. 'Cause we used to do crazy stuff.
You done got Mama calling.
Oh, I hope this is Mama. Go ahead, y'all, with Buckethead and the King.
Now that he's confessing, ask him what happened at the prom that year to the Crown Vic.
What happened? Don't get quiet now. What happened, bud?
Was it the Crown Vic or was it the van?
What's the Crown Vic?
Oh, that got backed into it. It wasn't my fault. That's the truth.
You hit somebody?
Nuh-uh. David Dowd, bless his soul, backed right into my
hit
Mama's car.
Dented up.
Yeah, he fixed it though.
He fixed it.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
He fixed it. He was the one who fixed it.
Mama, did you hear him talking about he was jumping the railroad tracks?
I heard that. Mm-hmm.
I want you to tie him up and beat him when he get to the house.
Me.
Whoop him, Mama. He need a
Joe
whooping.
Swiffer, Randy Adams, Tim McCord.
I should know Randy.
And we would Hawaii 5. We get that call. You know how you get that call on the radio? Hey.
Yeah.
517.
Yeah.
Got to put the light on. Take off.
They even took it to Florida one year.
We did take it to Florida one year. That because it could haul a bunch of people.
Yeah, but y'all ain't right.
Yeah,
There's something wrong.
I know.
Mama, I want you to whoop him.
Wait, this is not good. It was brand new.
Brand new?
Brand new Crown Vic.
And you just jumping.
I didn't. Yeah, but it had good shots on it. Good shots on it.
They didn't after you got through with it.
Yeah, it was great shots on it.
Yeah.
But it did look like the police car at that time.
Yeah, that's what it was. 4-door Crown Vic. What you talking about?
Brand new.
150.
Brand new.
If I'd had a light, I'd have been talking town in Mumford.
You had a light, you going to jail.
I would have probably went to jail for impersonating police officers.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Now, you get away with a lot of stuff back in the day.
Oh, thank you, Mom.
Love you, Mom. You get away with a lot of stuff back in the day. It's a different time.
Yes. But I'm going to tell you, one day at high school, me and Jason Troop, we left school. We had a ball game. Listen now. We had a ball game the next day, but we left school early the day before. And we should have been in school and should have been at practice. We went and got his dad's boat while he was at work. And we got that boat and went up to Hillaby because we going to fish. And I'm sitting in there fishing. I'm throwing out there. We went out there for about 10 minutes. I said, I looked down and I said, Jason, do the water supposed to be coming in this boat like this? He left the caulk out.
Forgot to put the plug in?
He didn't put the plug in. We out there in the middle of the lake.
Where was the plug?
He don't know.
How'd you get out without?
Man, we got out that water. But by the time we got to the bank, but it was about to sink.
That's what happens when you're doing stuff you wasn't supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just crazy.
That's exactly what happened when you wasn't. I mean, you know, back in the day, we're talking about old stories now. Going to baseball games, we didn't ride bus. Mumford, you know, you didn't ride no bus. Everybody had cars. You got piled up a bunch of cars and you drove. Because we didn't have the money to ride a bus. But on the way to the games, it got to be a thing. If we was playing away, they had race. You know, I was actually too young to drive at this time, but my cousin Greg played, and he could drive. He had that old Monte Carlo, and but you know, everybody pull up beside me like 3 or 4 cars running, trying to get to the place first. And I'll never forget it. We was running wide open, going somewhere. I can't remember. It was on the back road somewhere. And this car come flying up beside all of us. And he get up beside the one behind us, and he looked like, you know, he like to say something. That car would slow down a little bit and get up. Well, when he got up beside us, he just pulled out that badge and did like, showed his badge.
Police, baby.
Now, I wonder why everybody kept falling off back there.
Police, y'all, listen, man, God was with you guys, because I'm telling you right now, ain't no way in the world y'all ought to been riding around in them cars acting fools. But I'm going to tell you something. Big Buster, Rowan, and Chris Master came to Hopkins City and told my mama they were taking me fishing, night fishing. I don't know what made her say yes to this right here, to right today. But she said, okay. I got in the car with them 2 guys, and we were going to go to Old Hatchet and fish at night. That's what the plans was.
Yeah.
But when I got in the car, I seen that little cooler, and I seen some silver cans. And I'm like, what y'all got going on right here? We hadn't made it to the water. We had a baseball game the next day. We didn't make it to the water when know how you come down the hill to Oxford Stadium at the four-way stop right there?
Yeah.
All three of us out there like the three little monkeys with one can't see no evil, hear no evil. We standing out there because them silver cans, they went to work on them. And you know how dark it is down there?
Oh, yeah.
And we got out right there at the stop sign to get that beer off of us. And soon that spotlight came on. Police sitting right there looking at her. Put the lights on. God, boy. Oh, man, you talking about a quick stop. Stop.
Yeah.
Come on over here, boys.
Come on out of the bushes, Gary. We got you.
I ain't been back night fishing since. Never got to the bank. That's just them stories, man. High school days back in the 80s.
It was back in the 80s, the best day. I mean, listen, here's the truth about that. At Mumford, you'd drive up to school with guns in the gun rack in the back window, and nobody, you didn't hear no shooting at school.
No.
And or even shooting there. I mean, nobody shot nobody.
Man, it's something. I don't know what the world comes. It's not like that. Cause back in the day, man, you just right. You would have people pull up in their trucks and they have their guns because they going hunting.
Yeah. So
those guns were for hunting. They weren't for coming in the school shooting up the school.
I just don't understand where it changed. How did it go from taking guns to school and they never even being thought of as shooting somebody?
Innocent people.
And then you go nowadays, you can't go a week and somebody done went to school and shot somebody.
That's great. Not just school.
Yeah, anywhere. Anywhere.
Church.
Yeah, church. Yeah. Down the street, on the block.
It don't matter. It's everywhere.
I mean.
And that dude that went up there, I think it was in South Carolina, North Carolina, it was one of those places where he went in there and he actually sit down in the church with the people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they prayed. South Carolina is where it was. Yeah. And they actually were praying and everything for this dude, and he stood in there and shot those people.
Don't make no sense.
I let you know, I'm a firm believer. You still got, the devil is out there. And I'm telling you right now, it's some kind of crazy that we can't experience to say that, hey,
I know.
Can't put your finger on and say, man, this is what's causing that. It's a lot that's going on out there. And there ain't enough love right now. But love will always conquer evil.
There ain't no doubt, man. I mean,
don't give up on it.
Y'all need some Buckethead and King love.
Don't
That's
give
what
up
y'all
on it.
need. But let me tell you this, another thing too I want to talk about, since we're not down a rabbit hole, but
what kind of hole?
Rabbit. You go we need to see when KJ comes in and see if he can take me and you rabbit hunting. You know, you always talk about taking his and don't take his rabbit
I
hunting.
talk about him and his daddy. They're both of the Cyrus rabbit hunters. They go hunting, take these folks that can't shoot.
Is that what it is?
Every time I ask one of them, hey man, I'm gonna go hunt with y'all, cause they know I can shoot. And they know I've been hunting all my life. They're not gonna take you.
They ain't gonna let you
go. No, cause they don't want you to outshoot them.
You heard that, didn't you, KJ?
I
think that's a challenge from the king.
Challenge, man. This song going, they don't want to hunt with me.
I mean, we might telecast that live.
Live. Please do.
Rabbit hunting live.
I mean, talk about it. I think you got a yellow stripe going down the back. Both of them.
KJ.
I said it. His daddy. I'm talking about his daddy. Man, I'm telling you, I done went to the mama and tried to get the mama to try to talk to both of them.
You tried to go back door them?
Yeah, just to try to tell them to take me hunting with them, because they're scared. And that didn't work.
Okay, now we're really down the rabbit hole, because I wasn't going to talk about that.
I did.
But, you know, if you didn't see, or if you're not in the high school sports arena around here, Coach Probst's putting together a pretty good little staff down there in Pale City. Now he's bringing in some big-time names, professional players, Alabama players coming in and getting on his staff.
He's trying to make Pale City a second-rate Hoover. Because he built some of that Hoover when
he did. He sure did.
It is not that he don't know the blueprint of trying to put something together. Again, I have never seen a coach run a football and score a touchdown, tackle nobody. Well, I have seen a coach tackle somebody before on TV.
But I will say this, the right coach can get the right players in.
They come in.
That's what I'm saying.
They got that open. They got that policy. They ain't got no.
They got that open door policy.
Do they?
So you can come right on in.
Do they?
But here's what I want to say.
You ain't answering.
You know, we posted that they were getting, you know, things were starting to heat up down there in Pell City on our Facebook page. And we had people complaining about this guy, something about the winds that sins can cover up, or the sins that winds can cover up.
There we go with that.
Man,
I'm
listen,
one of your homeboys now.
the bad thing about
I'm one of your
bad
homeboys.
thing about it is, guys, everybody's got a closet.
Wait a minute, though. Don't you start preaching. Hey, pass the hat. Buckethead finna start preaching. Come on
I'm
with
just
it.
saying. I mean, everybody's got a pass.
Come on with it, son.
And you know, if you don't think people deserve second, third, fourth chances, then
Say it. Say it.
I don't know. Thank God I got to thank
Say it, Buckethead.
thank the goodness the good Lord gives me chances.
Say it, Buckethead. That's what I want you to
That's
do.
all I'm saying.
Put it off the table.
I just want to
Testify,
say,
man.
I said it. I ain't gonna preach.
You scared?
Yeah, I ain't scared. I just don't want to preach. I don't want nobody to try to misinterpret what I'm saying.
But you messed up that word no more.
And misinterpret what I'm saying, because I don't want them twisting my words
You want me
around.
to say it?
No. Well, you
You
say
want
it.
me
You
to
want,
say
go
it?
ahead and say it. You want
Okay, I'm going to tell y'all something. You can't throw no rock in no glass house.
Nope.
If you perfect, I ain't number one man that's been here and perfect, and they put him on the cross and lied on him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you one
His
thing
own
about
people
it. They lied on him. That's right. But I'm going to let you know. And no one out here. He died for all of us. So if you think you the only one that's out here that ain't never did anything, I don't even want to be around you. Because you too perfect. I don't want to be around you. Because I know for a fact, I don't did some things, and I don't ask for forgiveness, and I don't moved on. If you hold it, that's you. I ain't holding nothing.
I want to tell you this, too. If you claim that you that perfect.
Shut your mouth, Buckethead. Get with it.
Tell
them, Bucket.
I'm getting away from you.
That's right. I don't want to be around you.
Can't be around you because something lightning going to strike you or something.
Oh, man. Wait till you get up there to that gate and try to get in. Ain't going to be able to get the hookup. You know that hookup you gave me out of the mall?
Yeah.
He ain't going to let you get the hookup.
St. Peter ain't going to come out the register.
Hey, let me speak to God. Can you let Buckethead in? Yeah, I'm talking to him. He's working on it.
He's
been working on it.
close to getting in.
Listen, all he needed, how many votes? He need about 1,200 more votes. Can you help us find him to get him in? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll call back. He said call back.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, you ain't going to get in if you ain't ready to get in.
You ain't going to let you get yourself. You better get that heart right.
You ain't going to get. We got a lot of people around. You know how we got people around with heart problems.
Yes.
That's what we call them, heart problems.
Get your heart right.
You got to get that heart right.
You got to show some love.
Feathers falling off.
Do some things. No, can't get off the ground. The feathers just naked. Ain't got nothing but wings. No feathers on them wings. Bald-headed chicken wings.
Yeah, we got to be careful because people will turn our words around on us.
I don't care. They better not turn my word around. You can play the tape back.
Well, the good thing about it is, the good thing about you trying to turn the words around on Buckethead and the King is we don't care. you hear what I'm telling you? We don't care.
Play the tape.
Listen, I say this. Everything Buckethead the King says might not be supported fully by TV24.
No.
But it should be. But I'm just saying it probably ain't because they don't want to get in these, sometimes get in these rabbit holes we get in.
We go down in there deep. We rabbit hunt.
Yeah.
So we know how to get in the rabbit hole and come out.
We ain't letting one get away in the hole. We're going to chase it down in there.
Okay, man, it's a great opportunity.
But now, hey, our views may not be there, but they dang sure should be.
Listen to me, man. I saw the dude post. I saw the guy talking about the Pell City coach and all that. But I'm going to listen. I can't wait till he get in front of God and tell God he was judging somebody.
Or, listen.
He told you. He told you. He said, you know me better than that.
Yeah, and then he told me not to be, he didn't need a sermon and all that. But listen, I wasn't trying to preach. I was just trying to say that we ain't perfect. None of us are. Moses was a murderer.
Yep.
Noah was a drunk.
Yeah, come on.
David slept with another woman.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be an adulterer.
Yeah.
You had Peter, which denied Jesus 3 different times right there before his death.
Listen, man.
And he was walking with Jesus.
That's one of his boys.
Paul was killing people and turned over and became one of the best Christians ever.
Listen to me, man.
Killing Christians and then helping them.
How much you going to put it on the plate? Pass the hat.
Come on now. Don't be shy. There you go.
That's what I'm talking about. Preach, Buckethead. You got to tell us amen.
But I'm just telling you straight up, it's hard. God can use messed up people. I ain't never seen where God used a perfect person.
Wow. Tell me.
If
he came in and told them, I don't even want to talk to y'all. I ain't coming to talk to y'all. I come and talk to these old here, the ones I need. I need it. He ain't never hang out with them crowns. Man, I don't want to hang out with you. He didn't want to hang out with y'all.
Hey, Jesus didn't want to be. He didn't want to go down to the temple. No, because
I'm gonna go in and hang out with the ones I need to save.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's it. So so the guy, listen, I understand, and he's a friend of yours.
I wasn't trying to preach. I was just trying to say, man, we've all got a past. Can we not give somebody the benefit of the doubt and that they've changed? And listen, I hope Russ Probst is. I hope he is. I hope he does wonders down there at Pell City.
Listen, my thing behind that is, Pell City High School didn't have a problem bringing him in there.
No.
They got him. Yeah. They're the ones got to pay him.
Yeah.
He got to do his job.
Yeah.
And any man that I say that gets up in the morning and go to work to provide for his family, good for you.
Yeah.
And any man that sit on his butt and that won't go out and provide for his family, shame on you.
And here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at this. I'm going to get off of it.
Get off of it, then.
I'm going to get off of it. But here's what I'm going to say. They stuff in your past that you're ashamed of, too, that ain't out there. Because you ain't got the scrutiny of a head football coach that's been on MTV, ESPN, and all that.
Spotlight.
Yeah, you got the spotlight on it.
Yeah.
You see them stats. Them stats get spotlights on.
There you go.
They get on you.
And so can you see that over there? Mason's solid as a rock.
Lean the other way.
I'm leaning the other way.
There it is right
there.
there.
It is right there.
Mason is solid as a rock.
Ooh-wee.
And that's what you got. And that's when you're talking about your granddaddy.
I was a bad boy though.
Yeah. But let me just say this. I mean, that's the truth. Being in the scrutiny of the media's eye all the time, you dang sure better if you. I mean, you ain't gonna survive. You ain't gonna get away without getting some scars.
It's triple now.
You're gonna get some scars.
Listen, man, they got this thing that they call cell phone, and they gonna put it out on Facebook. They gonna put it on YouTube. They gonna spread it so fast. First thing that happens. Oh, that's a University of Alabama football player. They don't say this. Hey, that's Tommy's son.
So-and-so. Yeah.
They're gonna say that in your spotlight.
And here's the thing: if you're a Bama fan, an Auburn fan, a Georgia fan, there ain't many more in the SEC to talk about. But if you're in Florida, I throw them in there just for Andy. But if you're not one of them fans, I mean, you better believe that your head coach, your team, all of them got things they ain't proud of that they done before.
That's right.
Barry Bryant. That was way before all this right here.
Be careful.
And Barry Bryant, there ain't no telling what that old boy did.
Be careful.
I mean, they did a show on him about the Junction Boys. He run half his team off by killing them, not giving them no water out there in the desert. I mean, you try that stuff today and see what happens. Try it today and see what happens. The police will pick him up.
You know how they feel about that, man.
The police will pick him up.
Yeah. You know how they feel about it.
Oh, I know how they feel about it. He smoked and drank and cursed.
Did he curse?
Curse.
You try to tell me that man cursed?
He cursed.
Did he?
And you know Nick Saban cursed. I seen his lips on the sideline.
I seen Nick Saban that hair. You know that spot in the head? He losing hair right now.
Get red, don't he?
Every time he don't make it to the next jump shot, he'll get less
The
and
bad
less
thing about it is, though, he'll be up by 30 points still cussing his team out.
Get right. They want you to get right.
He wants it's perfection. He's a perfectionist.
That's what he is.
But that don't make him right on what he does.
But let me tell you something.
I mean, he wins though. You know why they like him? He wins. You know why Pell City folks gonna like Russ Probst?
He wins. Pell City, they've been down for how many years?
Too long.
They trying to stop their bleeding.
Don't let them come up by 20. Woo! Don't let them come up by 20 and win that game and tell me I ain't gonna do no talking, Gary.
It's gonna be some mess.
You tell me that.
Yeah.
You know that.
I know.
You know it.
Why? We gonna whoop his butt when he come up here now.
That's what I'm just saying. Don't let him come up here and do that.
He gonna have to get some
That's gonna be a big game, and I hope we enter that game.
Come on.
The battle of I-20. I hope we at that game.
We own I-20.
And who does?
Oxford.
Well, they go. You right. They keep annexing. They'll be in Pell City for long.
Right. They gonna have to come on in. Come on in. They might well come on in.
It goes Oxford, Lincoln. I mean, that's what it does. Oxford and Lincoln. He crossed the creek at Pell City.
Well, I'm about ready to put in a bid for take up half of Lincoln too.
Well, then we could be Honda University.
Yeah.
No, we can't fool with Lincoln this year. We're covering Lincoln's games. All our games going to be live right here on TV24.
Sure is.
Every one of them.
So I'm going to go around.
Yeah, go on around.
I'm going to go around Raglan way.
Go 78.
Go, yeah.
No, 78 goes right through the middle of
Raglan.
You got to go Raglan and then down 231. 231. Come right down there.
By
Cold City and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, come down through there by Golden Rule.
Golden Rules and Crystals.
Yeah, y'all didn't know we knew all these places. Don't try to talk.
I've been down.
Don't try to talk and let us find out where you live, because we know these places.
We know how to get in these
we
back
run
roads.
the back roads because we run from the law half the time. You have to stay on the back roads because the radios will get you on the interstate.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Don't do that. Man, what about?
Yeah, we do.
TV
We do.
We got some. What about that Apple TV contract?
Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire Stick.
All that's going to be here.
Well, they're already
TV24
installing it. We just ain't got it up and running. We don't want to come out with it full strong, but it's going to be on. We're going to be on all that. Listen.
Look out this football season. Ain't no need y'all think you're going to see football without seeing Buckethead and the King.
But think about this:
now.
on-demand football games, on-demand volleyball games.
Oh man!
And just about anything you want on demand.
That's right.
I mean, we might.
That's big. That's huge.
We might have some wrestling event. We might have some wrestling event. I know a buddy of mine that runs a local wrestling thing.
Yeah.
Me and you gonna be a tag team against somebody. I think Buckethead and the King would be a draw. We'd draw some folks in. You got to wear a singlet from Oxford.
Put your hands on me.
Man, it'd be so good. We come in with the belts.
I got belts. I don't need that. I don't need to go out there. Don't put your hands. Tell them don't put their hands on the King.
You gonna let me go first and you not tag in? I'll be trying to reach the tag in. You ain't gonna tag in.
That ain't my type of. Listen, I used to watch wrestling #1, wrestling #2.
We need some masks.
Anderson brothers.
What if we had some masks?
I don't want no mask.
Yeah, you had it like a gold and black one, and then it looked good with flames on it.
I would have been the one in the car.
Because that way you cover your face up, they won't know you're an old man.
I would have been the one in that car with you jumping over the railroad track. I'd have been the one standing outside the car telling me, I ain't getting in that car.
Yeah, you'd have been right in the middle
no,
of it.
No,
You'd say, hey, let me drive next time. Let me drive next time. Pull over. Let me drive.
No. I'm not. I love wrestling, though. I used to love watching Rick Flair,
Bullet Bob Armstrong.
Tony Atlas.
You don't know.
You
remember they used to say that Coach Burgess was Bullet Bob Armstrong?
I didn't know that.
Yes, sir, they did. They used to say Coach Burgess was Bullet Bob.
Well, I'm telling you now, them some good old days, man. And they got wrestling now. I still look at it a little bit every now and then. But back in the day, man, you get Dusty come in there and get talking. Rick Flair come in there and holler.
Yeah, and I'm all about it. So you done got me fired up. We're gonna get in it. We're all about it. We're gonna find it. We're gonna do it. And the next time they have a rodeo, we're gonna go down there and play some rodeo clowns.
Who gonna play rodeo clowns?
Me and you gonna get out there with the bulls.
Man, I'm not getting. You got me out there on the ice skate. Out there on that ice.
You wouldn't get out there with the bull.
Oh.
Look, have you seen Lacey's video?
No, put it up. Let me see Lacey's video.
I'm telling you, it's hilarious. While we're waiting on that, I want to talk about SEC baseball.
Yeah.
They got 18 #1 seeds in the regionals right now, and 2 of them are #2 seeds. They got 10 total teams moving on out of the SEC.
Well, Vandy, I'm telling you, is loaded.
Yeah.
Vandy is loaded.
And then you got, let me tell you this about softball. You got Alabama in the College World Series again as the 5 seed. Big deal. Big deal. Let's look at this video. Right. Let's look at this video of Lacey. I thought it was funny. Look at that little cowgirl.
We just wrapped up at Bucks and Rocks over here in East Aboga. It was a fantastic time. Hey, you want to be on camera? I do. He said, yeah. Hey, what's y'all's name?
Bull thought.
But look at
look.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. When I see Lacey, when I see her again, when I come back down here and I see her, I'm gonna tell her she is welcome to come to my family reunion. Cause the first thing she did was exit stage left.
Hey,
she didn't ask no questions.
No questions.
She got somewhere.
It's like I always said. You see Buckethead running,
you better run.
You better take off running too. We get somewhere safe. Well, you can ask me then. What we running for?
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That old Lacey didn't know what to think, did she? She thought that bull was coming after her, boy.
You want to be on camera? Boom.
I'm going to have to take about a 25, 35, 45-minute break to go down here to the Port of John. I'll be back in a minute.
Hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in to the Buckethead and King Show. We'll catch y'all next Tuesday.
Thank you, guys.